Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Rocket League Freeplay Minute. I'm your host RahJuice, and on this episode, I want to quickly go over power sliding, or rather, being able to turn on a dime at a moment's notice. You know, like, I've done my best to learn how to turn on a dime on the fly, but I keep struggling. I'm not very consistent with it. Like, I'm able to do it maybe 60-70% of the time. Without really thinking about it all that much. But there are some plays that happen where I can definitely turn a little bit sharper. For example, to retreat to the net to save a ball from going into my net, or moving up for a shot after a teammate of mine goes up for a pass. You know, if my back is turned to the play, I need to make a quick, power slide U-turn, look at the play before me, go up for a shot, and bam, right? So I want to go over a couple of techniques that people have been talking about. One of them is just simply boosting into your power slide, which is perfectly fine. Like, the only issue I have with this is that it kind of wastes a little bit of boost. And if you don't have boost, then, if you get too used to the idea of having boost in order to make a sharp turn, you could be in trouble. So what I actually just did a second ago is accelerate or boost forward. I should actually go over my controller inputs here. Forget the right stick, whatever is happening with my controller overlay right under my face here. You see my right stick is moving left and right just fine, but like going up and down, like in game, it works okay, but the overlay doesn't show that properly for whatever reason. It's just stuck floating up, so ignore that for now. Again, like, I'm not really gonna be touching the right stick all that often anyway. But yeah, just back to my point here. The way to do it, yeah, you can boost into position, for example, to clear the ball. Power slide, make sure you're holding down power slide, okay? And on the overlay, it's X, even though it's square that I'm pressing. But just follow along. X is power slide. And then if I'm wanting to make a turn, after I finish about 90 degrees of it, like once I make this pose here, once I face one of the walls rather than facing the ball or the net, once I finish a 90-degree turn, I switch from accelerate to braking backwards, to going in reverse, while still holding power slide, and I will boost into the play if I need to. And that, to me, I think is a little bit more efficient in terms of boost consumption. And in a game, you want to be able to save enough boost, not only just for yourself, but like you want to save some for your teammates as well. You don't want to be a boost hog. Okay? I'm just going to do this a couple more times, but see, holding down power slide. And then after 90 degrees of turning, I want to complete my 180 turn by going in reverse. Okay? Just do this several times to warm up. Go in both directions, actually. That might be very useful. So yeah, turn to the left, turn to the right. Just get your muscle memory in gear. Okay? Then once you get really good at that, turn ball cam on. You can either have the ball stationary right in the center where it spawns in Freeplay, or you can nudge it forward and get it moving and then turn it on. And then see how good you get. See, already straight off from the center point. Again, it just takes some practice. It'll take some getting used to, right? Especially like if you're going for boost grabs, for example, it's very obvious that it's recommended to turn off ball cam in order to look at the direction you're driving towards. But if you turn it on, and if you want to keep looking at the play for a longer period of time, making sure you're not keeping your eyes off the ball and you're reading the play more closely, leave the ball cam on and see how well you do about going back and forth like this. Then once you get good at that, start going from, start mixing it up. Just go from different smaller boost pads like this one. Go from here, go diagonal, all right? And this is going to help you with memorizing where all of these tiny ones are on the field. These can be pretty easy to forget, since, you know, these big hulking, you know, boost pickups that you can get that instantly fills up your fuel. Like, you can go over these no problem, but like if a teammate of yours needs it in a pinch, they need the full 100 to go up for an aerial or some sort, you want to leave that alone and focus on getting these little tiny ones just to save your teammates a little bit of grief. And again, boost efficiency. Okay? So again, play with it on. See? And then there's a little diamond formation just around where the ball spawns here, where you can kind of practice, not necessarily going around it in circles, but you want to do clean 90-degree turns. Again, I'm just doing it with ball cam on. Sorry, off. And now I'm turning it on. And try doing it this way. See how well you get. Make a 180, go in the other direction. See, I'm already straying away from the circle. If you stray away from the circle, let's just say you lost. Just try to make it a little mini game for yourself, right? Just try to challenge yourself here. Yes, being able to play with ball cam off is pretty simple and straightforward, but being able to play with it on, especially when, you know, for whatever reason you forget to toggle it off, or prefer to stare at the play for a longer period of time and still be able to pick up boost that is ahead of you, this is a super efficient way to go about training yourself for this. Again, 180. Like, I'm not perfect at this at all, but I think this is a good training regimen to pick up in order to get efficient with boost and turning. Just do small 180s here. Yeah, just make it fun, you know, just mix it up. If you're having a lot of trouble, just work on just going around the field in laps, you know? And make sure to recognize that if you get the purple trails behind your car, you need to stop boosting. And once it's gone, you turn it back on. You flip forward to get those streaks back on your car. Because you've already reached max speed and there's no point in using boost by then. Again, boost efficiency. You don't want to overuse it. Another good clue is, like, if you see those wind graphics or like those white lines going across your screen, that's when you know you're going at maximum speed. Okay. Turn on a dime. Again, I'm not boosting into my slide. I'm just holding on power slide, 90-degree turn, shift from accelerate to reverse. Okay. So yeah, just try this out in Freeplay. Do it for a couple minutes if you need to warm up. It's super useful. Again, play with it on. See how you do. And yeah. That's it for the Freeplay minute. Super short, super sweet. If you guys like these types of videos, I'm gonna do my best to create one every day, either of the Freeplay minute type or of me analyzing a replay. Subscribe if you like this stuff. Like, dislike, whatever you want to do. Anything is appreciated. Any input, comments, feedback, suggestions, anything you guys want me to go over or want my opinion on, do let me know. I'm on YouTube, I'm on Twitter. Just hit me up and I'll get back to you ASAP. So yeah, that's been the Freeplay minute. This is fun. Just doing this non-stop. Doing this non-stop. 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 Non-stop.